to face the Houston Texans. And this one's like, if I had to pick a league, obviously that I like the most, Fallout 76 finally finished installing. But if I had to pick a league that I like the most, I would definitely pick. Because I want to turn that off so I can actually do it. I'll stop it next week, but I picked this one mostly because this one I started the last league way before this one, and the last week's in like episode 15. This one's 12. It's already caught up so well. Okay, we did face this guy earlier on the season, if you guys do remember. Thursday night prime time game. Give our players a little bit of rest. You know, we are facing a high-powered Houston Texans offense. You know, their defense, kind of lackluster. We did face a Redskins. We faced an opponent. We just could not move the ball. That was the first game that I think our defense really won us the game. It's poor effort, though, user-wise, but we'll see if we can get bounced back. Marlon Mack, over 1,000 yards already this game, and that's what he's going to watch out for. Marlon Mack's going for 1,500 yards, looking for a Pro Bowl appearance. You know, one thing I wish I would have done, though, is either than this one or the last league. I would have tanked. Obviously, in the Redskins game, it didn't really matter. We got rid of Reuben Foster, so we can get Justin Ross. So I guess we kind of did tank a little bit. But I wish I would have like actually tanked, you know, one of these. Yeah, this would be Nyheim Hines. And Hines, my big gun, Nyheim Hines, caught at the 45. What a play by Nyheim Hines. Takes that one back. And that was one thing a lot of people said, listen, if Marlon Mack doesn't get going, you have to start him over Marlon Mack. And, you know, so far I think Marlon Mack's had a great season. So there's no way we can bench Marlon Mack there. Nowhere to go, but I mean, I seen it, or I seen that if he didn't do good, we were going to start him. But the fact is, Marlon Mack's had one hell of a season, one hell of a career so far. So here we go. Gonna go right back to Marlon Mack, and again, 2 plays. Marlon Mack is injured. And he's gonna go down. That's a huge injury for Indianapolis. Your starting running back goes down. You know, Wilkes be injured. This is not good for them. Brissett gonna roll out. He's got Chester Rogers wide open, first down. 12 yards, and it's a bruised knee. We'll keep him out of the game. You know, I have faith in Nyheim Hines. You know, he's a menace in the passing game, and this play will see what he's able to do in the run game. And he'll go backwards, but you know, I'm not too worried about him getting it done in the run games. I know he can get it done in the passing game, so yeah, it'd be a better option to throw it anyway. We go 2nd and 13. Looking for Hilton. Eric Ebron. Man, he got in the way. He got too stingy. He wanted the ball, and that one's going to be incomplete. Nyheim Hines stays in the game. We're going to try some out here. It may not work. We'll see. Here we go. Going to go to a screen to Nyheim Hines. Hines makes a move. Hines gets down to the 40. It's a long field goal. It's a 57-yarder. I don't know if Vinatieri necessarily has the leg for that. The Colts are going to come out to go for it. You know, it's one of those things where Vinatieri necessarily doesn't have the leg for a 57-yarder anymore. So we'll have to see what he can do here. Brissett on 4th and 7. Brissett looking for Mack underneath. Mack breaks the tackle and picks up the first down. So, you know, it wasn't like he was looking for the first down marker. He gave it to his playmaker, Marlon Mack. And, you know, he wanted some rack yards, and he got him there. So, you know, Brissett faking that one. Brissett looking. He might have the grab. Devin Futches has it. Inside the 15 and the 20. As to be 1st and 10 for Colts. Fake there. Indianapolis looking. He's got Hilton, but J.J. Watt has him. And it was only a matter of time before, I mean, this man got a sack. He's one of the greatest to do it in the NFL, honestly. So here we go. Brissett. Gonna give this one to Marlon Mack. And again, the run game, piss poor. 3rd and 25. And here you gotta be looking for a field goal, surely. I mean, unless you got something wide open. Serio. Brissett. Gonna give it to Paris Campbell, and it's a nice wrap-up tackle. You know what he was trying to do there? He was gonna try to, you know, get some rack yards. He didn't want to, you know, try to throw a pick or anything. And now they'll send Vinny on the field to make a field goal that is a lot more manageable, and it is good. Colts 3, Houston nothing. And they didn't think they could make the last kick. You know, they put Vinatieri in a spot that he feels a lot more comfortable. And, you know, he makes that one. And he moves this game on 3-0. And we know what Will Fuller can do. We've seen what his role as a Texan has been. You know, he's been taking snaps at quarterback. I mean, they have him throwing the football, him as well as another receiver. And here they're going to come out with him early on. We know what he's going to do. Will Fuller is going to pull it. Fuller is going to pick up a first down. 12 yards for Will Fuller. And that has been their offense this year. It's been a crazy offense, nonetheless. Will Fuller picks up a first down, and Deshaun Watson comes back in the game. And you could probably run it with Deshaun Watson, but they don't want to, you know, cause injury to Deshaun Watson. You know, Will Fuller takes the ball a little bit more. This one's going to go to Omar Miller. And get an 8. This is what the Colts struggled with last year, or last time these guys faced. Obviously, you know, I think they got the much better win. It wasn't, you know, impossible, but they struggled. There's Watson gonna hand it off, and it's to Nico Autry who gets through. 3rd and 2. So here we go, 3rd and 2. And he's gonna hand it off to Austin Eckler, and lost it too. And that's the guy that really killed us last time. Eckler, when he got in space, he made plays. And you know, that's one thing you gotta remember. Austin Eckler was a huge key in Chargers, you know. Great player in here. He's been a huge player for this team as well. Here we go, 4th and 4. Looking, and it's gonna be caught by Austin Eckler. Darius Leonard was in a position to make a play. He's just not going to, and it'll be a first down for Deshaun Watson. 1st and 10. Deshaun Watson looking to make a play, and it's going to be caught. Moves it. Not the play the Colts were necessarily wanting, as you know, they're moving the ball pretty efficiently on him. Is Deshaun Watson gonna make a play to his tight end? Isn't that like Josh Hill? Or they have Josh Hill, if I remember correctly. Is that Logan Smith? I don't know who the hell that guy is. The Texans are moving the ball. They're looking good. Miami's 1-10. Indy's 5-6. We're having a great career. We're having a great season so far. He's gonna throw it. He's gonna look underneath for Austin Eckler, and he's gonna be caught by Kenny Moore. Nice head-up tackle. Look at this. Look at this form on this tackle. It's exactly how they tell you. Head outside and everything. So here we go, Deshaun Watson. 1st and 10. Deshaun Watson's gonna look to make a play. He's gonna throw it. Incomplete. Yeah, I mean, it was a Tyquan Lewis. I think it was all over it. I don't think it was the move. It wasn't the throw to make. So here we go. 2nd on 10, and he tries to go outside. Jabal Sheard, who was a former Patriot but has been a menace. You know, he doesn't get a lot of sacks. Justin Houston's a sack machine, but that dude is the greatest edge setter, I mean, the Colts have seen in a really long time. Since like Dwight Freeney is here, looking for anything. Tipped a couple of times. 4th and 11. Darius Leonard makes a play. Fairbairn, the kick is up. The kick is good. 3-3. Houston and Indy are tied. And so far, it's been a game for the ages. The Colts, huge fourth down, know how to convert. Texans, how to, convert a couple fourth downs. It's Naeem Hines. So far, both offenses have, had their struggles. But ultimately, it's going to come down to whoever can, get the ball moving first. So here we go. As they all shift right for the right reason, but they catch up lacking. It's going to Marlon Mack, but he can't go anywhere. 3 rushes, 0 yards. And that has been the story of this game. They have been struggling to get the ball moving offensively. And, Brissett, he can take part in that. He can definitely say some of that is, something he's got to fix. Is they're going to go deep to T.Y. Hilton, who's got it. Hilton has the edge. 71 yards to the house. T.Y. Hilton scores. Vinatieri's kick is up and good. Colts 10, Houston 3. I mean, having 2 teams, the Colts coming off off after a bye week, the defense has been struggling a little bit. It was carrying them towards the beginning. Now, the defense starting to allow a lot of points to a couple of teams, and last time they faced, you definitely thought after the last time when they prepared for this game, it's going to be a high-powered offensive game, and you're expecting a lot of points to be played. We might be on one of those games. We might be on pace. Sean Watson gonna fake it. Watson needs to throw it. He's gonna look deep, and it is incomplete. Basir jumped it, and then Will Fuller jumped it right after him, and it was a good play by both teams. 2nd and 10. Oh, it's gonna be handed off, and it's gonna be Justin Houston. And we're talking about the 2 guys that have been incredible on this D-line. Daniel Autry's had his time to shine. Tyquan Lewis, I'm gonna put him in. I think he's like the worst guy on the D-line, if I'm being honest. But Justin Houston obviously crap ton of sacks. Jamal Shear's been the greatest edge setter. There he shows he could be an edge setter as well. As this one's gonna go to Eckler, who's gonna make it a 3rd and manageable. That was a great screenplay right there. I mean, that doesn't work. They're punting this one away. Eckler, though, Eckler is one of those guys that he's good in the passing game, and he's good at making plays in space, and there he does. Makes an incredible play in space. 4th and 5. Deshaun Watson got it, barely though. That's a hitch, and you gotta admit though, that's close. That was one hell of a close one. Malik Hooker was all over it. Sean Watson gonna let the 2-minute warning ride, and he hasn't ran too many read options ever since the first drive. Not saying they weren't working, but we stopped them. But it is an incredible formation that they do run. Looking for anything, and that is picked by Matthew Adams, who gets cracked by Kenny Stills. As here we go, the Colts are in a position to make a play. The question is, can they make a play? Gonna go to Paris Campbell, who makes a move. Campbell down the field, joking. It is in. 50 yards to the touchdown. And Brissett, last time, huge throw on the run to make the play to T.Y. Hilton. And then that time, you can't really give him a lot of credit. Paris Campbell, he makes a quick throw, but it was all Paris Campbell making rack yards after that one. As The second quarter, the Colts offense, you know, starting to get going. You know, they struggled the first drive to get that 3. The defense now is starting to make plays. You know, you can tell that Deshaun Watson, you know, he's, you know, you've got him shooken up. As they're going to hand this one off to Lamar Miller, and it'll be Darius Leonard. 4 rushes, 7 yards. Some of their best games come against Lamar Miller. You know, they haven't allowed a lot of 100-yard rushes, but they have allowed a few. Obviously, their greatest game to memory is the Chargers game. The LA Chargers. They had a running attack. It's just a great job by the Colts to stop it. As this one's going to go to Eckler, and he stopped. Timeout Colts, 4th and 5. And I don't think Texans are going to punt this one. I think they're going to go for this one. That's what, a minute to go. I mean, would I go for it? No. I'm going to be honest. You know what play it's going to be? Probably slants. Yes, it is. And it's going to be thrown, and it is picked by Devin White. And hell yeah, an LSU running back who has been having a hell of a career so far. In Indy. Makes a play. So here we go. We got to be careful about this one. Chester Rogers makes a move. First down, timeout Colts at the 23. Chester Rogers, he was there, makes a cutback and picks up the first down. Here we go. Brissett needs to get away. Out of the pressure. Brissett gonna throw it, and it's caught at the 3. Devin Funches makes the play.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
And it's gonna be a run to Marlon Mack in the gut. 23-3. Jacoby Brissett's been making plays here. As that kick from Vinatieri is up and good. Vinatieri's 3 for 3. Also had a shaky career this year. I mean, had a lot of kicks missing against the Raiders. Didn't really matter towards the game, but you know, this was one of those games where it was make it or break it. So far, he's had a 7-0 hell of a game. George Odom will be there in 34 seconds. You know, Houston's down big. You know, they were in this. It was 3-3. Now that they're down big, they're going to look to make plays. And they're all over Will Fuller. He pulls it. Justin Houston. You know, Justin Houston realizes that this play isn't a designed handoff. This play, you know, they're going to put it in their linebacker's best interest to make a play, but this isn't a designed handoff. Yes, he's going to throw, and it is caught by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to score. Houston scores a touchdown. What a play. 24-10. Houston's on the board. And you know, Will Fuller just threw a dime pass, just threw a touchdown pass right there. And that shouldn't be the only thing that scares you. I mean, that shouldn't be the only thing that scares you. I mean, like, that shouldn't be the only thing that scares you. The thing that should scare you even more is it's 10-24. If they score here, it's going to be 17-24, and it's a one-score ball game. And just like that, the Texans could come back and score 21 unanswered points. They got to stop this Colts offense who, you know, was getting heated up towards the end of that one. As Will Fuller take it to the 22, and you know, they might even play him over Deshaun Watson. Mostly from the fact that, you know, he's been killing the game right now. You know, and they'll give Deshaun Watson, they'll let Deshaun Watson finish this one, or play right here. And Deshaun Watson loses it, picked up by Lamar Miller, who gets a gain of a yard. Huge play. And what did we say about Jamal Sheard? He's an edge setter, and we try to emphasize it. Right there, he shows it even more. 2nd and 14. And this one's going to go to the outside. Kenny Stills going to bring it in. Diddy Gotcha gets him after a gain of 2, and Deshaun Watson is looking at a 3rd and 12 right now. So they're gonna go a lot of tight ends here. Interesting play call. It's gonna go to Lamar Miller up the gut, loss of a yard, 4th and 13, and you know Texans are gonna put their faith in their defense, who was struggling. Obviously, they probably said something in that half that makes them think about that different. But we'll see what they can do here. As Hilton has room, T.Y. gets it down to the 45. 26-yard return for T.Y. Hilton, as the Colts will come back on the field. And well, they were 3 for 3. 3 last drives they had the half were 3 touchdowns. They want, that's something they want to repeat. As here's Joey Brissett gonna send Paris Campbell in motion. Paris Campbell, what a nice play by number 39. He sniffed that one out, but not only did he sniff it out, he made a play on the football. Second on 12. It's gonna be a screen. Marlon Mack gets away from the defense. Marlon Mack, huge juke. First down out of the 37. Jacoby Brissett. He is having the career of a day today. They've got 4 guys on. They've got 4 guys playing right here. It wouldn't be in their best interest to try it. They're gonna go deep to T.Y. Hilton, incomplete. He tried to snag it over his head. It's gonna ride incomplete though. And again they're gonna press. It hasn't worked out for him so far, so they might try to stay away from that. As this is going to be Paris Campbell who tries to juke that man out. Only a gain of 2, and it'll be a 3rd down, a huge 3rd down and 10. So here we go, 3rd and 8. He's looking for Eric Ebron. It's just not even open. You're at 35, a 52-yarder. I think you give Vinatieri the try here. I think you give him a shot to, make a huge kick. Vinatieri's kick is up, and it's good. In the bottom right corner. 17-point game by Indy. So that's a huge play by the Texans. They wanted to come out here and make a play. They held them to a field goal. I mean, they had hella good field position. So, that was something that, I didn't even know if they were going to be able to do. And, and mostly it was going to be, they were kind of throwing that one away if they tried to go for it. They knew it. They punted it. They wanted to get on the sideline, have a little bit of time to talk this one over. They wanted to get something going, rethink about this. Who's going to pick up 10 or no 11. And, he was -2 till that point. Right there, he makes the first play of the game. Gonna go to Lamar Miller. Devin White wraps up, and none other than Jabal Sheard makes a play. So they're gonna come out in the same formation. They can pass out of this though. You cannot expect it every single time. Oh, I just kind of threw that guy over. It's going to be deep, and it's going to be picked by Malik Hooker. Devin White, physical play, knocked the hell out of his receiver over. And that'll be Indianapolis Colts football. And you know what they're going to do here is, they're going to have something here. Marlon Mack has the edge. Mack tried to juke both those guys out. Probably would have been a touchdown. 5 rushes, 9 yards, It's not been a running back game. We can tell you that. Marlon Mack has struggled as well as everybody else. It's T.Y. Hilton. Dude, that guy's just not giving T.Y. Hilton any room to maneuver. Looking for Eric Ebron. Terrible play. It's picked. And there's probably other people open. Brissett almost got sacked. Had to get rid of it. And, he tried to throw it. I don't know if he's trying to throw it over McKinney's head, but McKinney's a tall guy that I just don't see you throwing over his head. Here they go. Come back out with the same formation. Eckler's going to not get it. Sean Watson will get it, and it's picked up by Darius Leonard. So one play, the Colts are back on the field, and it's time for, well, you know, time for Brissett to right his wrongs on this play. Brissett gonna pull it. Brissett looking for Devin Funch's first down at the 35. So we're gonna go with a play action. Campbell might have him beat, honestly. Campbell can get a good press. He doesn't. Maybe T.Y. can make a play on the football. He's too far on it. It's going to be a pick. You know, I know I'm up by a lot, but I can't be throwing this shit up. It doesn't work there. We're just throwing picks now. You know, Brissett hasn't really struggled this year with picks-wise. He's like averaging 1 pick per touchdown. That's not what we want today. Definitely not. He's throwing 2 picks today. As Sean Watson. Going to fake the handoff. Watson. Got a look, and he's sacked by Matthew Adams. 2nd and 21. If we win this one, the Colts will be, what, 9-2. Yeah, this is the 2nd time they faced, so yeah, they're gonna be 9-2 if they win this one. And this is gonna be almost picked off the hands of Malik Hooker and incomplete. Then you go shotgun. 5 receivers on the field right now. This has got to be deep. If you know anything, this is going to be a throw down the field. It's going to be underneath to Austin Eckler, who's going to pick up 6 and bring it into a 4th and 15. So down by 17. You know, you're at your own 15. I think the Texans are starting to lose faith in their team. And I think they're thinking, listen, it's either this or nothing. They think the game's on the line with this one. Watson. If you're Watson, what are you doing? I think he's just gonna throw this one up to DeAndre Hopkins. It's worked a couple times. I think that's what they're gonna do here. It'd be the greatest option, and they're gonna go to Will Fuller. It's incomplete. 3-man coverage, and the Colts at the 15 now will look to get out of that slump that they have been in all game. So looking at a hand, are gonna give this one to Chester Rogers. And I think I held X down, thinking I was going to hand it off. I threw it. Not the worst decision, though. Didn't end up costing us anything. As this will be 2nd and 7. Brissett takes the snap. Brissett is going to run for the first time today. Jacoby isn't in the end zone. The ball's on the ground. And it's going to be a touchdown for the Texans. Unless Paris Campbell can turn on the burners. He's got it. Touchdown, Jonathan Joseph. Brissett trying to dive in and get the end zone. And just like that, the Texans put their defense in a terrible situation. Brissett's just not having a day today. I mean, the 2nd quarter, you know, he played a hell of a game. Now, you know, he's just not playing very well. You just want to get out of here with a win, and now what do you think they're going to do? They're starting to choke this game away. They got to play a little bit smart. Nyheim Hines looking. Hines! Tackled by the kicker, but he's been so close taking those kicks back. That was another one that I think was a couple seconds away from being a touchdown. Here we go, Brissett. Brissett's going to go right back to Campbell, who has been having a career day. Or not a career day. He's had a lot of better. He's had better games. He's had some hella good games, but that was another great game today. So here we go. 2nd and 6. Looking, gonna dime that one in there. That's caught by Devin Funch's first down. Jacoby Brissett, and you see how he's kind of, you know, he's starting to switch up what he's doing now. Obviously, you know, yeah, I don't blame him. This one's gonna be a motion. And it's going to be a fake. He's actually going to go to him. And Marlon Mack makes play. Makes play. Marlon Mack makes a play. He's injured, though. That's not what you want to see. Not this late in the game. An injury. 2nd and 5. Gonna give it back to Paris Campbell, who has been having a hell of a game. Just can't stay in bounds. First down nonetheless, though, and Paris Campbell, man, oh man, you want to talk about a guy that has had a game today. Paris Campbell is again, he's got room to maneuver. Campbell down the sideline. Campbell caught by Justin Reed, I think. Oh no, abominable tear. And that'll be the game for Marlon Mack. Who knows if he's out for the game? Maybe the entire rest of the season. It's gonna be interesting to see. Nyheim Hines makes a maneuver, and Hines will pick up 4, and he'll get out of rushing for negative. And you know what we're gonna run here. This play seems to work once in a while. We have not seen a lot of Jordan Wilkins this season. We're gonna give Jordan Wilkins a shot. He has a couple touchdowns this year. We like to bring him in because he's a hard runner. Jordan Wilkins down at the 1. Now Jack Doyle, you know, a guy that has not seen the field a lot. Doyle on 2nd and 1. Jack Doyle's gonna get the ball, and he's gonna be in the backfield. Brissett gonna give it right back to Wilkins. Wilkins needs to go outside though. Man, oh man, they stopped the run again, so that doesn't work out. Here we go. 3rd and goal at the 3. Brissett looking. Oh, he's got him. It's incomplete though. 27-17. Brissett's gonna settle in there and take 3. 10-point game becomes a 13-point game. I think it's a good. I mean, it's still 2 touchdowns wins it, but I mean, the Colts have had one hell of an offensive day today. That I think that if, you know, even if Texans can find the end zone today, which has been very hard for them, they found it once on a Hail Mary play. And other than that, they have a defensive touchdown, and then they have a field goal on their very first drive. So the Colts have locked down defensively, but even if they can score, I just don't see the Colts, you know, handing this ball over. I mean, they've been successful in offense. Yes, Sean Watson. Missing the tight end, Smith. Outside, he's going to go with the screen, and he's going to be sniffed out by Devin White. Huge play by Devin White. 0 yards for Lamar Miller there. It's going to be a hurry up by Deshaun Watson. 2nd on 10. He's going to switch the play up and send Fuller to the other side. Going to pull it. He's looking for... Oh, it's going to be a huge play. Devin White, nice job shooting over there. He knew that it was going to be it could be possibly open. And honestly, it would have been a catch if Devin White wouldn't have been there. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. With the Indianapolis Colts need to make a play. 3rd and 10. Looking. That's going to be picked by Pierre Desir. And he's going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Pierre Desir. Somehow finds the end zone. Let's not. It's all winning. All right. And that's gonna. We're not gonna run salt in the or we're not gonna rub it in. You know, it's 36-17. And there's no purpose in us, you know, going for 2. Trying to rub it in his face. We're winning. Let's just take the kick. Aviditari's kick is up and good. And you know, if we get this ball back, we're obviously gonna need it. And you know, not be too much of an asshole about it. I don't know necessarily how to put my take my quarterback out without pausing the game. I guess it's kind of stupid if I'm going to pause the game to take a knee, because I don't know how to. Nonetheless, here we go. 37-17, and I think I got going backwards, and that'll be a 1st down for Lamar Miller. That was the most successful run today, and you know why they're running it. I mean, they're not giving up, but they're definitely, you know, they're starting to give up. They're going to give Lamar Miller the ball, you know, and this might shape for the next time these guys face next year. They've had some crazy games. Obviously, another win for the Colts today. They've had some crazy games though. Texans put up, I think, more of a fight today, if I do believe. I mean, if you take off all the throws, throwing the ball up and stuff, I guess not. I think it's a different game. So they're gonna give this one to Lamar Miller, who, you know, might be a bigger asset to this team next time they face. But this time, you know, he's not gonna get the ball out. 37-17. Brissett, 294 yards. I mean, he had 180. He had 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. That does really kill us. Will Fuller, 1 for 1, 82 yards at a touchdown. Man, oh man. Deshaun Watson, just like last time. He threw 4 picks last time, though. 30 yards for Lamar Miller, 11 for Brissett, and had a fumble. 2 for Watson, 1 for Brissett, 1 touchdown by Marlon Mack, 99 yards. Rushing, we weren't there. Passing, 102 for DeAndre Hopkins, 90 for Campbell, 71 for Hilton. Funch 67. He got the ball a bit more than I expected. 2 sacks. Tunson, Smith, also with another pancake. Gets one damn near every week. Darius Leonard had 7 tackles. Tackles for loss, 3 for Houston, White, and Sheard. And sacks, Matthew Adams, J.J. Watt had 1. Clayton Gathers had a pick. Pierre Desir had a pick. Devin White, Matthew Adams, and then his players. And then we had 2 touchdowns on the day. I think he had 1 as well, so it was 3 touchdowns. No, we only had 1. He had 1. From recoveries, 98 yards for Jonathan Joseph. You know, Pierre Desir had a touchdown as well, who I think he's closing in on 14 picks, which was the NFL record. I think, like, I'm pretty sure somebody already has, like, 30. Derwin James already has a shit ton of picks. So does the Falcons. Deion Jones is up there, too, so. You know, I mean, Pierre Desir, it's not like, and that's, like, crazy to think about that he has all those picks, because, oh, no. Marlon Mack, an X-Factor running back, is going to be, he's going to be sat for 5 weeks, and 5 weeks from now, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, he won't see us until a wildcard round, unless we're lucky and it's week 17. He might come back week 17 when we face I do believe the Jaguars, which won't be a big game. Also, we need a must-win win because they're not going to be above us. But, you know, Titans are next week, but we've got to ball out against the Titans. We cannot let them win. The Giants beat the Bears 17-14. Browns killed the Dolphins. Cowboys killed the Patriots. We won, obviously. Saints killed the Panthers. Packers beat the Niners 25-14. Falcons killed the Buccaneers. Lions killed the Redskins. Steelers killed the Bengals. And yeah, so we'll see. Next week's gonna be a huge week. We obviously got weekly awards. Is this one already looked at? This is Marlon Mack, who won't get it this week. He had a terrible game. Texans, you know, you gotta respect their run game, definitely. That was one hell of a game. And yeah, so I think that we release somebody and pick up another running back, to be honest, because with Lamar Mack out for 5 weeks, we either do that or we move somebody to running back. You know what? We might just move somebody to running back. Let's see how many receivers we have, and if we have like a lot, then we'll move a guy to running back just for a couple of weeks, you know. Maybe we should turn receivers. Let's look who has the best carrying. So I don't want to just move somebody that I really want to. So I'd move Paris Campbell, Devin Funches, A.J. Brown, Deion Kane. Who, you know, is not going to see the field no matter what as a receiver. So we might as well let him take snaps at a running back. You know, he's not like going to start over Nyheim Hines or anything. But we definitely need another guy to play running back. And, you know, he's going to have to play that for now, as, you know, we're short at that position. He's a 68 overall running back. Obviously, I'm not surprised. He's not going to see the field a lot, but he will see the field a couple times. So we'll make sure we get him on the field. Don't worry about that. And yeah, so a stupid crazy game. And now this is what the running backs was like with Mack injured. You know, had to move Deion Kane there, get some more reps. Zach Pascal was another guy I wanted to move because he doesn't really, you know, see the field a lot. But yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy the like button as hard as possibly can. And I don't know when we are advancing the next league, but I know I just faced the. Who did I face? I'm gonna check. I was supposed to get a trade and then I'll end it. But I know that we were supposed to make a trade with the Browns. I don't remember who we faced. Week 5. Who did we face? Week 5. We won. I know that. It was not the greatest game. The Cowboys. Yeah. Yeah. Trade pending. Shane Bushele for a 5th round pick. I believe it was a 4th round pick. It don't matter. Accept that shit. And yeah. Yeah. So I think it won't go through until next week, actually. Let me check. And yeah, there he is. So this guy we've been trying to get for a while. Shane Bushele. And I'm going to end the stream, and I'm actually going to tell this guy, ask him if he can, move this guy. I'm going to have his dev. I want him to be a development up. Is he getting... Oh, he's just an 80 now. Haskins has been a pretty good guy to go up. Justin Ross is higher than Chris Conley. I like Chris Conley. I like where we're going with the team, though, so we'll keep it. I'm going to ask him to Shane Bushele up 1, and then I'm going to ask for Quincy Chancellor, probably. We don't have a lot of corners. Where have all our corners gone? There we go. Unless I'm missing something, I think this is... Oh, yeah. We went Marshall over Walker. We want Conley over him. And then... I think that's it. I think we want Hodges over Pinky, probably. We might let him go. I think Hodges honestly could start. I'm honestly think I want to start Hodges already, honestly. We definitely need to pick up a blocking tight end, to play a little bit more of the starting. Or to play as a backup, I think. Other than that, I think we're good. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Special teams, we look at that real quick. Ross taking the punts back, and Danny Johnson taking these back. Let's let Bryce Love take him back, all of them, because he doesn't really see the field. I don't want to get any players injured on punt and stuff. I mean, maybe like on a much-need punt, you want to put one of your best players out there, but he's playing third down back. I think we'll keep him. We'll put Darius Geis there just because. Let me get more reps. Chris Conley's playing slot. Not what we want. We want Justin Ross playing slot. He didn't see a lot of reps at slot though. We'll put him back there. I'll go put him back there and then on the stream. Fuck. I have to do it in the depth chart. I was thinking if I could do it in there. I can. Holy Dickens, bro. I don't know why I said Dickens. So, I don't know. Anyway, ignore that one. I think the team's going well. Shane Bushele, we'll get him up and overall. And then Quincy Chancellor, obviously, will be the other guy. I wanted to bring somebody else in. Wasn't able to, so. McLaurin will be the backup and then Conley. So let's get McLaurin more in the game. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Enjoy that like button as hard as possibly can. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.